I told you I was going to come back to Surah Rahman. I saved the best one for last. Are you ready? Chapter 55, verse 33. It's easy to remember. 5533. Got it? 5533. Go there. This is the one. I really love this one. I'm going to give you this one, inshallah, and then we'll do one about a prophecy. We'll be finished. But I want to tell you about this one. When you buy fuel for your car, what kind of quantities do you buy it in? You buy it by the liter, by the gallon, something like that? Is that how you buy your fuel? And you don't like to pay for it, it's too much money, right? We all complain about how much money, gas is too high, how much a barrel, so many gallons in a barrel. Gallons, liters, yeah? In space travel, we have space travel. We put rockets in outer space. How do they describe the quantities of fuel that they buy? What terms do they use? They talk about liters? Gallons? They talk about tons. They describe the fuel to put rocket ships in outer space in tons. Tons and tons. Back in the 1960s, I worked for NASA at one time. I worked in the very thing where the pipes that they use to take the oxygen and the hydrogen and the fuel and put it into these rockets. They have to be absolutely sterile inside, absolutely. Otherwise they blow up. Now, if you can imagine how much fuel it takes and the kinds of fuel and the mixture of the fuel, then you've ever seen it at Cape Canaveral in Florida, and I've been there, seen it. When one of these things takes off, it's so amazing. The fire that comes down and the billowing smoke that comes out. And first of all, it disappears. You can't see anything for all the smoke coming from everywhere around there. Like a huge cloud just coming up. Then suddenly you see this thing rising up, and a fire coming out of there that can roast your marshmallows. No doubt about it. And here that thing is going up, 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 and it reaches a certain level. All of a sudden, these big giant tanks, fall off. And then another one kicks in, and more fire coming out, and more clouds of smoke, and it keeps going and keeps going. And all of that, just to get this little small part out there. Huge, giant pieces that fall off. And by the way, don't stand around down underneath it. It's not a good idea. Just to get that little thing out there in space. Wow. Okay. Ask you a question. Did that take a lot of power? A lot of power? Can we even imagine what kind of power we're talking about here? Okay. Chapter 55, verse 33. O you assembly of mankind and jinn, gather together all of you, and try to go outside of the earth's atmosphere. And you will never, ever, ever go out of earth's atmosphere illa bi sultan, except with a mighty power. Lucky guess? How many lucky guesses do you want before you start to realize, oh, you mean it might be true? And remember, it's not a book of science.